second, I think.
Yeah, number
Second,
2.
right? So yeah, maybe we can do the new frame second. You follow me with the first. So from here, yeah, from here. Yeah, this is the second.
When we roll here, it's 1, 2, 3, then elbow, then palm again.
Yeah.
4, 5.
Yes. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this is another. Yeah.
Old frame and new frame, both we make a fist with this hand?
Yes. This is, the name is fist on the
elbow.
Yeah. So this is, so you can, from here to here, this is a chin.
Like you're grabbing.
Yeah, but when grabbing here is.
Oh, so it's the chin now.
Yeah.
But the application is more this that we've done a bunch, but the elbow, or are you trying to lock the other?
So we can 2 ways. One way is simple, 就是 you punch me in the chest, do that. Yeah, 就是 on the this is
a block.
Yeah. Another way is one come go here, then come go here, then the big yes,
come down with the elbow.
Exactly use the elbow.
So this end would be clearing the arm, and then this one coming down.
Yeah, come down. And not only clear the arm, include the head. Will make you down then.
So you could do a throw from there too, because you've already changed my X and my
And
Z.
Also, do you remember we have this, right?
Yes.
So I came from here now to around here. Yeah. This is what we.
So this is a throw and a strike, like a knee strike.
Yeah. We can do through. We also can do. This is very straightly.
I don't think I was thinking about this as chin na here.
This is chin na. Why? We're training this big now.
Yeah. I mean, you used it on me a million times.
We can do small, but you can do if people are very relaxed. You need to do very big.
Oh, because if I'm real relaxed, a small circle.
Yeah, if I come go here, I do that. You this is you don't want to follow.
Yeah.
But if you follow me, I need to do big right here. If you don't, then I just straight the two.
There's a lot of little applications just in that one little piece.
So that's why I said sometimes we can detail it to explanation in one form. How many applications? you can use. Then you can practice, maybe sometimes just practice this, just do that.
Well, repeat.
Repeat, then later you use.
So you're saying that's like more like a strut?
Yeah, it's simple. You come go here and bang,
Like,
already
just
coming.
yeah,
It's a block and the street. Yeah.
straight punch.
Yeah.
Okay. So then at the end of number 2, when we're on the side here, when we roll here, the dantian's rolling this way, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
But after the punch at the end of number 2 here,
Same.
dantian's rolling front to
Yeah,
back.
just the face this direction. Just similar like, for example, you punch me, then I hold you. Then you can do then hold my
Oh, hold you.
hold
Here,
your arm.
one.
Especially I use this one. Then you can
Pull you.
this arm also go here. Then this arm arrive here. Then you can do.
So
yes.
at the end is
The end is like that.
but the dantian is going forward to
Yes.
back. This way a little bit side to side.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the dantian move is later. You need every motion. You need to start from the dantian.
It's just very pronounced here. Really you activate it very big here, right?
Yeah.
So then after we've punched and I come here, the timing of the leg and the arm is the same, right?
Yeah. So after you arrive here, then you do this.
So you're pretty wide here. Your arms are wide. General application type.
Yeah, if you do application, you can do small.
Yeah.
But if you this is a little bit zhanzhuang, he do very big. But doesn't matter. You when you use, you can use
real
small.
So that's the same as in number 4 when we come up here, right? Or this palm is up, so it's different.
New frame generally use this. All the frame is just to twist.
Yeah, you're just like clearing.
Yeah, we can explanation. When you arrive here, it looks like in my hand is like a big pole.
Yeah.
A big pole, or spear.
Yeah, it looks like spear.
Yeah, then you will feel it. This is for the spear.
So that in the old frame is more like a defense in terms of application.
I think it is. We can think it is like people have a pole to hit your sticker, long sticker. Then you hold that to maybe to grab it back.
So keep maybe from even farming tools.
Yes. Yes. And just a new frame is more detail to exactly this is for which applications.
So when you do it in the new frame, you're closer. You're not so big.
Generally, but closer is sometimes looks like not
too
tight. And then if you do like that, it looks good. But I also can explanation. Now I hold a spear, right?
But the spear could also be your opponent's arm.
Oh yeah.
If you want.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And before we talk about taiji dimensional, right? We generally said we have 0 dimension to 4 dimension, and in our real world, the physical mathematics, yes, they tell us point is 0 dimension, line is 1 dimension, the surface or plane is 2-dimensional. Yeah, 2 dimension is a plane. 3 dimension is like a cube, right? Cube, right?
Cube?
Like a 3 direction. The cube, right?
Cube? Your cube is 4 sides.
It's a force like that. The 3 direction. But the more we use when we do taiji, we think a ball is 3 dimension, right? And we add 1 more dimension is mind. Consciousness of mind. Intangible. And generally, my design is people depend their level. For example, why we do some standing, we do something, people, every martial art people tell you, especially the internal, they said use your overall power, use your whole body power, right? How to explain that? The meaning is the whole body power is three-dimensional power, right?
Yes. Like
Generally, maybe people stand there, they don't care, they don't know, right? Or you are point or you are line, you are three-dimension or two-dimension. That's why you are unstable. If you are not prepared, totally not prepared, people touch you, then you have no stable. But if you try to what? I have front and back, I have left and right, I have up and down, then means you already have three-dimensional. Then when people touch you, yeah, now you are stable, right? Yeah, generally, people, we can see so for zero dimension or first dimension, second, the two-dimensional, three-dimensional, to represent how your body taiji level. We can see like that. And right now we talk is, of course, we want our dimensional is higher, right? But when we do push hand or fight, right? Generally, very simple is now I use this one dimensional because this is my palm or my fist, one point to try to push you, right? Yes. So this is one. Sometimes we use one dimension to attack person. Upside, when people use one point to attack you, zero dimension, how you do that? What's your reaction, right? One reaction is how you neutralize. Second is how you to control that. Because yes, we can see our offense or defense, but think about all the martial art, 踢打摔拿, this is offense skills. But think about it, before you do that, you need to control people, right? If you don't, it's like people.
So, but when you go to one dimension, you're still keeping your three dimensions, even though you have one point, right? If we're pushing hands, I feel you're three dimension, but then you come in here, you give me, I still can keep my three dimension.
But this is different. Right now, if you give me power here, this is one dimension. But if you make a three-dimensional, your power is not here, it's the whole body. So this is I feel it's different. So this is I will see. First you use zero dimension attack me. The second time you use three-dimension attack. Yeah.
So you want to have the dimensions arrive at the same time as the fist if you really want to attack. Meaning we're here, boom, everything.
Yes, of course, higher level is before I attack you, I organize my body, become three-dimension.
Yes.
Then of course they're different, right? Yeah. Now this is one you can feel. Yeah. Now, for example, go here. Now this is at least that's three-dimension. Or sometimes if they are beginners, they will do the three-dimension. Why? Because, for example, here now I want to push you. Now this is 1 point. This is 2. Then at my foot,
3.
This is 3. Then the meaning is I'm a board. Now it's like I'm a board.
So I roll.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Now we talk. This is a three-dimension. I'm like a board to push to you, right?
Yeah.
So this is one way, and this is a 0 point. Attack you is one way, zero dimension. But one dimension, we a lot of time. For example, we go here. This is a one dimension.
One dimension.
Yeah, or I hold here. Now hold like this point. Then I use here. Keep continue. This is one dimension. So I hold like a stick. I make now hold a stick. Then this is 2. I push you, I make both left and right even.
So if I feel that though, I need to, because you have 2 dimension, I need to make 3.
Yeah, this is what today we will try to explain that. If you need a judge, if people use 0 dimension, you feel, then you need raise 1 dimension to neutralize, and raise 2 dimension to control. This is today's meaning. For example, now you are, for example, you use this 2 dimensions. Oh, this is you have not used here. You use here. Now I give you is like 1 point. Your hand here, right? Then you have 2 ways. One way is just I give you power here. Then you try to find where is my direction. Then change the line. Oh, neutralize.
Okay.
Yeah. So any kind of now, yeah. For example, if you power come and go here, this is the street. Now I need now I neutralize. 0 point to attack me, I can raise 1 dimension to neutralize. Especially the power come arrive here, then I can turn and make the 1 dimension, right? But how I try to counterattack, yes. Then what I need to do, I need to try to use a ball, just use 2 dimension. Add 1 is line, add 2 is board, right? Then I stick you and give some force. For example, this is your point, right? Now, this is a street. Now, if I arrive here, I make my palm 2 directions. Then here, then I change and rolling and stick you.
So that's a controlling.
That's control.
So you have to yield or change the direction.
But not leave, not straight.
Yes, like if you're pushing me, I turn, but I want to control.
Yes. People straight come and go here. I cannot do like that, but I can turn a little bit, and now I can. I stick that, but I'm a plate.
So your turning is
stick and turn.
But you're not turning on a line. You're circling as you.
I may first neutralize as a line. Then I need like a 2 line beside 1 plate and stick you to make your power. This is a street. Then I come go here. Now I do is okay, right?
So it's almost like we've talked before about even with the Fajin, you have a circle and a tangent.
Yeah.
But this is backwards. This is the tangent, then the circle. It feels like you push me, I give you a tangent, then circle. That's what it feels like when I push you here.
Then I make the circle. But in this case, in my mind, my body, my chest is a ball, is a plate surface. Then I can go here. This is how to. People maybe is very beginner. They they try to attack you like this. Generally, people like that. Then you need a sticker, but don't leave, don't straight against and around and control. But you need make sure. For example, right now this is point to point. Generally, you give point, I give point like that. But now when I go here, I need to make the point become a board. Then use this board, try to, in my mind, if I want to offense through this point, I must board.
But if you give me 1 point here, you give me, it's 0.
0 dimension.
So I turn now right away.
Now this dimension? This is 1 dimension for neutralize.
Yes.
Then if you want to do something, you need to make here as a board. Now it's okay. If you don't, you yell, you already yell. Then you want to do me something. Oh, I feel this is 1 point. Then
I go back to 0.
So come and go here. Oh, now is a neutralized line. Then I make the board. Then
got it.
Yes.
So it's almost like you keep the bow.
Keep a board to.
The line that you use to neutralize can be very small.
Yeah.
It sort of feels like you. I think the concept of a line, we think very big. In our minds, a line is pretty big, right? We don't think of a line as small because it feels here you just barely.
Yeah, now you're small. Then the next is you. Okay, good. So now I will want to control. I must make a board. Then I use this board to go forward. So this is tell us, for example, arrive here. Now I try to use here to offense. Then I need to make here as a board. Then the whole board forward, not only one point.
So if you have my arm here, this is one dimension.
This is one dimension, but when I really offense, maybe I just through these points. So later if I really offense, I want to do something, of course, to use one point is better. Think about it. If I
bang, so you're saying one point here or one point here.
Control. Then I can use the board to control. But if I really offense, I will use one point. Then this is 0. Then I make a board.
More. So if you have me here, and it's because this is somewhere I find myself in push hands. This is one dimension. I need to make 2 or 3 dimensions to defend you. Right?
Now this is another second. If you and me now I give you 2 points. Then how you try to make neutralize? You need to make these 2 points to use a plate to contain that. And this is not good because when you do that, I said this plate is parallel the ground. No, you change that, become this, or become that. This is good, maybe not good for you. Good for me. So if I offense, I will make you. Now this 2 points, this line is in the one plate, right? But this is forward for neutralize. For neutral. If I'm offense, this is not enough.
Yes.
This is like I said. Now I make the play. Then I need to make this play to turn.
Because if you just stay with your arms, I can fight you. But how do I defense you? Because if I feel that you have me in one plane, I need to then make 3 planes. Right?
You need you need to make 3 planes. Oh, wait a minute.
Or 3 dimensions.
No. This is one. It's one line. Is 1 dimension. If you neutralize, you need to build a play to like the play move. Yeah. You like the play move, not only here. So this is the defense.
So this is connected to the plane.
Yes, connect the plane. Then I touch any. This is 1. This is 2, right? Okay. Now I not here. I thinking there's a bigger plate to move. Then I can neutralize. Then this is half. I neutralize you. Then third is how I offense. Just like I said, so I make this plate. I can neutralize you. Then I need to do what? I need to make this play and to turn this play to become the ball. I'm 3 dimension.
Yes.
Can offense if you have a line 1 dimension. If you are 1 dimension, I need 2 dimension to neutralize, 3 dimension to offense. Right?
And at that point, for me, there's not much I can do in defense. Like if you have me here, I feel you. Okay, I start to neutralize. I'm moving my plane.
Generally, if you now I'm a 2 point, a line. Then first you build a play. Then okay, now you already neutralize. Immediately you need to make this play and turn your turn your body, correct.
Body.
Now, so first is
neutralize.
neutralize.
So it turns into 3-dimension real quick.
Yes.
I see.
This is just normally, because people push hand, you give me 2 points, I give you 2 points. A lot of time we find that. So remember, in this situation, we need add 1 dimension to neutralize. Then immediately to add another, then you can do that.
I think that's the thing, is immediately have to add it.
Yeah.
It's because you can neutralize, but then immediately
to do 3. And a lot of times people, when you go here, now I make the play. If you continue, I make this play. This means I'm waiting you do the first, the second, the third. What I need to do is play it, then I do the Actually, think about this is actually we do when we do push your hand. But a lot of times I just focus on my defense. Defense 1, defense 2, people. Now my meaning is add 1 dimension, you already can defense. Success defense. Then immediately to turn. This is like a sport taiji. We said the first twist, second tutor, the third is turn. Turn is offense.
So, but right away, if we're pushing hands, I want to build already even 4 dimensions before I even touch you, though, right?
If you can do that, this is a good habit. So that you or your body anytime sees 3 dimensions.
Yeah, all the time.
Then if like that,
I have 3 now. I have 4 because I build.
Let me see how we don't jump the plate. What means plate? For example, now we do push hand. Anytime if I push you, I already use at least 1 point from foot, from feet. Then this feet plus this 2 is a surface. It's a board. This means I offense you use 2 dimension. Okay. Right? Yeah. Anytime if I do like that, I already that's a 2 dimension. Anytime you give me power, this is a 2 dimension. So in this situation, like recently we talked, anytime if you are go here, you push me, then I need immediately make my body as a ball, then to turn this ball. Then the meaning is I already neutralize you. So I don't care. Anytime,
I'm giving you 2.
Now I turn, then it's already neutralized.
And that's the 3 dimensions is when you turn.
When I turn, I use 3 dimensions as a ball to turn to make. This is a ball 3 dimension. You are bored. Then I turn to make you neutralize.
And then right away you'd use the 4th dimension.
I need to do 4. Yeah. Okay. How to do that? Now you push me. Okay. This is 2 dimensions. Yeah. Now I do 3, right? Then what I next to do, I immediately imagine myself as just make myself to the deep. Then you push me here. Then I use my intangible to move.
Yes.
Understand, right?
Yeah.
So anytime remember, you are 3 dimension. Then I need you. This is you are 2 dimension board. Then I can use my intangible to save your tangible problem. Generally, it works. For example, I push you. Now, here I push you. Now, my foot and my 2 points. This is a 2 board. It's a 2 dimension. Then you need to make no. Don't use your tangible. You try to imagine you have. Then you move there. Yeah, move there. Then because I don't know. This is your physical, this is my physical. But when you try to use your intangible, I have no feeling.
So if you push me again, but I use my physical, I'm turning my physical ball, but you really don't want to turn the physical ball?
If physical ball,
that's like my physical. I feel you as a board.
Yeah. But when you turn, your physical ball is 3 dimension.
Yeah.
You only can yell me.
Yes.
But
if I use 4 dimension, then
you cannot control. So now you are bored. I'm bored. Then it's like that. You cannot control me. But if you use your intangible,
The board sticks to the
yeah.
wall.
Then this is a disappear. My mind is there.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is work. A lot of times work. Yeah, you push me here. Okay, now neutralize a little bit. Then I need to use my mind immediately. Yeah. Think about if you imagine your intangible, your tangible will totally relax. So I'm not against you.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't, physical to physical, no matter how you like, you couldn't 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the principle.
And if you're the intangibles, like what we've talked about before, where it could be, if in that application you were taking your intangible down, but you also can spin it, you can rotate it.
That is just if you attack me, use 3-dimension. So you are higher level, and now you feel me, huh? Now if I push you, I don't push you like that. I push you like that. Yeah. Now this means I'm 3-dimensional. Yeah. In this situation, think about it. We already talked about that. When you really organize your body as a 3-dimensional, now no matter I do anything, you are very stable. Now I need to do is just I will use my mind to build your intangible on the ground, right? Then I will not try to, I can, now it's neutralized means I already relaxed. But the next is, and you feel, now I do, this is your physical, this is my physical. Now I make my intangible and your intangible in the ground. Then right now, I don't care about your tangible because you're 3-dimensional. You are very stable. But I don't fight your real. I fight where? I fight there. Then you feel this is different, right? Yeah. Because you are strong, I make you an intangible picture under the ground. Me too. Then I change something, change the totally tangible to tangible fight, become intangible to intangible fight. Of course, you are on the.
So you would have basically the 3 dimensions, right? Like let's say we're gonna push hands right away. Okay, we both are 3 dimensions.
Yeah, this is possible. That's why we are
3 dimensions.
Yeah, we are. You can do something to me. I can do something to you. This is
so you have
very
to
hard, very hard
to win. Yeah. So almost right away, then are you building the intangible, or are you waiting for a moment?
Actually, if you are training like that, for example, now coming to go here. Now I already have like that. What do you feel?
Because you already built the intangible.
I already before I touch it. This is what I said. This one logo, 2 words. I already have that word. So I try to use that to explain this. Then you have direction. If you already have like that, people will feel strange, right?
Yes. So immediately you're building it. Just as a general rule, you build the intangible immediately.
Immediately I touch you, I already have like that. Then you feel.
So how can I defend that?
That is
it's just
whoever's
intangible is faster.
Yeah, and I cannot see because this is already the 4-dimension. Actually, we use 5, 0 to 4, and plus. If you are 3-dimension, you already the physical is perfect. What I do, I need to read 2. 3-dimension to 4. 4 is the mind, right? And actually, number 5 is my mind work on your body, not only me.
So separate from the intangible, that if you build an intangible.
Not only that, number 4 is intention, right? Is the mind. But the number 4 level is I build myself. You still have the your physical. I have my physical, but I use my intangible to do something now. I use my intangible fight, you not use my tangible.
Pull, not push.
Yes.
So that's the fourth dimension. Where is the fifth in there?
The fifth is if you are very three-dimensional. I cannot move you. Now you are, this is very stable. Then what I do is I try to make your intangible on the ground and me. Now what I do is I will not fight you and me intangible. Tangible. I will fight my mind always on the ground. Then I use that. You feel, you have no feeling, right?
Yeah.
Even you want to fight me.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So fourth dimension, you would say is E.
Fourth.
And then fifth is truly the intangible.
No.
Is it?
Fifth, actually, right now I said is zero dimension is point. The one dimension is line. Two dimension is board. And the fourth dimension is mind. My mind on my body is number 4. My mind work on you is number 5.
Got it. Yeah. So when you say mind work on your body, is that still using the intangible?
I use my intangible.
Your intangible. Oh, because you're the center of the circle. You're the offense. Is that why? I'm confused a little bit. Like if I want to push you, and you have all 3 dimensions.
If you push me, you are bored.
Yes.
You are bored like normally.
So I go
like that. So I need in this situation, I need to use 3 dimensions to neutralize. Neutralize. Then I already neutralize. Then I fight you, not use my tangible. I use my intangible to fight. I can see this problem.
Well, when the example you just used when you pushed me straight,
I push you. I still can do like that.
But wait, so right now we're both number 3 dimension, right?
But 3. If you are 3 dimension, I want to offense you. I need a number 5. 5.
But do you not do 4? You go straight to 5.
Straight to 5. I use 4 just to neutralize. If you are very bored, then I try to build my.
4.
I build my intangible is number 4.
And that's on your body because you're building your intangible.
My intangible. Then I build your intangible also.
Behind you, or
I can do behind me.
You're gonna pull instead of push.
I can come and go here. My intangible and the intangible, your intangible on the back. Now this is I do number 5. Then I don't move you. I move the
intangible. So you're in the center of the circle in number 5.
Yes.
Would you say in number 4 you're on the outside of the circle when you build yours because you're still a little bit defense? If I'm 3,
if you are
4 is still defense. Right?
4 is mind work. Mind work. Mind work. I can balance myself. Just build mind. Yes, like you said. If you are bored, I can build myself on the back.
Yes, you put me in the center.
Then no matter you do anything, I'm stable.
But then when you want to go to 5, you switch it.
Yeah, when I do 5, I bring you.
Got it. So it's still the center of the circle and the outside of the circle that we talked about in relation to those dimensions.
Yes. And you can feel. For example, if we push your hand to arrive here, you feel this is the power.
Yes.
Exactly, it's power. But when I come here, it's because your body is very stable. So I will go here. Now I will go here. Then here, no. When you immediately feel my power is disappear, the meaning is my mind already go to the ground.
And there you used your footwork though to change the angle, momentum, and the plane. It felt like
that generally is for 2 points. Just
because you had me here. If you go here, it feels like force, but you came this way.
But this is result. Why I do that? If even I do the angle momentum, we still do the physical to physical. Then I use here, then change to my body. This is still is a physical. This is you are one dimension. I'm also one dimension. When we talk the angle of momentum, so this is you are your two hand, my two hand. This is still is physical to physical. Yeah. Then I do use this way. This is still physical to physical. But if I try to use number 5, is come go here. And now I'm not use there. I use the ground.
I see. I can feel the difference.
Feel immediately different.
I think it's just hard to understand the timing of everything in your own mind.
Yeah.
Okay, when do I move from 4 to 5 dimensions? Because I'd like to think I always want to be 3.
Generally,
I feel like, I want to be 3. I stand in, I'm 3. I do the form, I'm 3.
Just think about all the people, if they practice this, a lot of martial art internally said, you need to practice your 整劲 all over, right? 整劲. What means 整劲? Physical.
Physical body.
Physical body is 整劲.
Is it the same as Peng?
You can see the Peng is 3 dimension because of every direction
is equal balance. You feel very stable when you have a Peng, right?
That is 3 dimension.
So you like to think you always have 3.
Yes.
So 1 and 2, you don't want to find yourself in 1 or 2, I guess is what I'm saying. Like I don't want to touch you, have 3, we're pushing hands, and then I come here and now I'm just one dimension.
This is 1 dimension.
Yeah.
Included, we make a lot of circle because right now your both feet just support yourself. If you anytime is, for example, you will do this. Now I'm 2 dimension. Because 1, 2 plus 3, I'm a board to give you. Then for you immediately 3 dimension to turn. Yeah, now you already neutralize. But right now, if you try to offense me, you need a 4 dimension.
So then I have to build you, but
right now, now if I still feel here, then you need to try to build your dimension on the ground. Then move that. Now I feel this is a strength.
Yeah, it's just really hard to train your mind to make it so quick.
Yeah,
because it changes so quick.
So quick.
Because here we are. We're both 3 dimension, 3 dimension. 1 dimension. Now I have to go back to 3 or 4.
But the problem is like that. Yes. Now we talk is if you use 0 dimension, I can use 1 dimension to yell. There's a 3 dimension to offense, right? But another question is, for example, now this is I try to use 1 point to attack you, right? I can use 3 to do that, but still is my physical. But I can use more like 4, like use 4, or I can use 5, right? If I use 5, I imagine here is on the ground there. Then I try to move there. Then you feel it's different, right? Your higher can.
So you could use each one. It could be 1 point, 2 point, 3 dimension, 4 or 5 dimensions.
Or another word is I improve my dimensional. I don't care how you use.
Yes, as long as yours is going.
I don't care.
So when you're picturing on the 5th dimension there, my hand is down there.
Yeah.
And you're just going straight down, or you going?
I will. It depends here. Want to go where? Then I also can make here then to this direction, or I make that to go another.
Okay.
But generally, here you still have not feeling something. When I arrive here now, if I try to make the dimension right here is not too much power.
Yes.
Mind, it is energy. Mind, it is energy. Everything. Body move is energy. Mind also is energy.
So that really is I Chi Li.
I Chi Li also is.
Because you're using your I then the energy, and the li is the dimension.
Yes.
When we think about power, we sometimes think like straight ahead power, but really, if you use the dimensional power, it's like dimensional li, not just li. You know?
A lot of time people are they lock themselves. Yeah. For example, I want to push you. Now push you. I will actually a lot of time I lock myself. Now, if I have the 5 dimension or 4 dimension, now my mind already leave my body. Then from here, then
I can feel your mind leave. It goes behind.
So this is the way. I believe so many people practice Taiji. Few people they can get some level, right? But we can clearly know when they said relax, relax, relax. But their relax is not exactly clearly target. What means relax? Relax how deep, right?
And also for what reason?
Yeah, what reason?
Yeah, why relax? Because different relax in different ways. So it's okay to go down a dimension, meaning like right away we push hands, we're both 3 dimension, right?
3 dimension maybe is not right now because all your power down naturally arrive at the ground. Me too. Now we are just 1 dimension.
Oh, this is 1 dimension.
1 dimension.
But you're not organizing your body.
I have not right now. If I'm organizing my whole body, it's like that.
Okay, so if you're here 3, it's okay to go down to 2 or 1 to make a move, right? Oh, because now we're 3, but now I go to 2.
Now, if you arrive here, then you use here. If you continue use this 2 point to do something, this is 1 dimension.
Yes.
If you class your foot, this is a
2 dimension.
2 dimension. But if you make your body as a 3 dimension, then you move your whole body. This is a 3 dimension, right?
So you don't really. I guess I'm not. So when you do it to me and you get my arm here, you're right now you're still 3 dimension.
Yeah, not really. 3 dimension also need my body is very 6 direction. This is 3. Generally, this is just the 2.
Okay.
This is a 4. The 3. No. This is a 2 because I use my leg. This is a 2. Then if I do like that, then 3. This is a 3.
Okay.
3 already people will feel your body is
very organized.
Very organized. Yeah.
So I guess so when you're pushing hands and you first touch somebody, do you want to be no dimension or do you want to go right to 3?
At least,
or at least we're just naturally public circle is.
You can if you are you feel that. For example, now I push hand. This is I am 3 dimension.
I can feel.
You can feel. Yeah. So that's why you don't allow yourself. This is just 1 dimension.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
That's 2. Yeah. You want to be 3 dimensions.
Yes. At least the body needs 3 dimension.
So is there? If you start at 3, you want to go to 4 and 5 to be effective. Do you ever go down? Is I guess what I'm saying.
And
or do you never really let yourself go below 3? Meaning, even when you have my arm here, and you're still using, you really want to be in 3 dimension, even though you have a straight line.
Right now I already have 3 dimension, and because you may also have 3 dimension. Yeah. In this situation, I need build to another. Then I try to. Now this is my 5th. I already prepare. Drop, build your intangible, my intangible. Then my mind work is on the ground.
Yeah,
it's interesting, right?
Yeah, but it feels like there's no real way to defend it unless I can build my intangible quicker than you, and stronger and bigger mind than you.
You need training, and also you have some generally, if you already have the habit to build your fourth or the fifth dimension, means your level is higher.
It's already higher.
Yeah, higher.
Because you got to think most people who've been practicing for a while should have third dimension because they have good body mechanics from doing the form.
Now the problem is three dimension. No people can tell you make a perfectly three dimension because people whole life they just make their body. I met some Chinese people master. You touch them, you feel they are very solid. The meaning is they are
big three dimension.
Three dimension and it's perfect.
Yeah.
And they call it the kung fu, right? If you touch them, they are solid. You are also solid. You maybe you are also solid, but in this situation, I think if I already have the habit to do the fifth dimension, then before I reach you, I already have some and feel different, right?
Yeah. Your mind.
Yeah, and the mind already I need before you already have the intangible picture. Then when I arrive here, right?
Yeah.
I immediately try to. Then you have not feeling the
power here.
Yeah.
Just the fifth dimension move.
Think about this. You get this habit is difficult, but this is a direction. People are very beginner. You are three dimensional already can do everything. But if people are almost three dimension or two dimension, you need to override. Yeah.
And would you say the intangible is controlled by the E? Or
actually, this is a good question. Mind can build a force, intangible, is mind work. But if you try to cover both you and me, both your intangible, both my tangible, this is Shen.
So fifth dimension would be Shen?
I think
Fourth dimension.
More dimension. Yeah, we can see like that.
Like
even what's the difference? Shen is like I said, Shen is bigger.
Yeah, big spirit.
Big like spirit, right? Big, like the light on everywhere can cover. But what is mind? Mind is I think you are on my back.
It's almost like the mind of the E is a flashlight and Shen is a big light.
Big light. Yeah. Yes.
Flashlight one point.
Yes.
Very clear 1 point.
Yes. Yeah. And number fifth, if I try to do something, for example, one way, number fourth, when I try to do something, I want to push you, I will imagine your intangible on my myself. So I have some intangible to under the ground, then I move my intangible. This is one way. Another, this is mind work. Another way is I build you on my back. Then me. Now I cover both your tangible and my intangible. Now I move everything go forward.
So it's both.
Yeah. I think this is bigger. This is better. The Shen and
E.
Yeah.
The differentiate. So when you're doing that, we've talked before about like the wuji. So that's wuji as well.
Yeah. When we use wuji make the area, then this is a spirit.
So wuji is like Shen and E together.
Yeah.
Is wuji.
Yeah. There's more.
You can have E, Shen, and then wuji.
Yeah. You make the more mind control. And we already tested before, right? We can test you sometimes. I would use spirit to do something, to do something to like normally you cannot go forward. Yeah, same thing like for example, you push here. Now the mind do what? Mind is build your intangible to there. This is mind work. Then I cover both you and me, then to move together. You can more powerful. This is difficult. Now come go here, build of you. Then I try to use their work. Yeah, now this is a spirit work because this is stronger than the mind.
Yeah, it's like much bigger.
Bigger. So now today I try to make this different level. Yeah, we can see this is 0 dimension to 4th dimension or 5, maybe 5. Right.
It would be good almost to think of some drills or practices, maybe even outside of push hand, where we could practice the dimensions. Meaning, somebody just gives you one, you just practice turning or something, or creating a line.
Yeah.
Then we work on 2 dimensions, and then we work on
3 dimensions.
3. Yeah. Because I think when sometimes if somebody's so we can recognize how many dimensions they have, so we know if we have to go 2 up.
Yeah, I remember last sport taiji class, people feel when I arrive here, then you feel you almost be locked, right?
Yeah.
Now you forgot. For me, this is if I'm not very on your body, this is a line. This line means 1 dimension. So you need to make this line into on one board. Then move the whole board. Don't like this move. You make the whole board move. Yeah, correct. Still, I feel now you mean, if I do this, means I just move this line. Now I make that become the board. Then now I move the whole board.
So you're saying this.
Now this is a line. You try to move your line. Now make this on the one board. Then move. Correct. Yeah. So this is means board to neutralize the line. 2 dimensions.
And there you're just connecting the back to stuff you've talked about years ago, with just the shoulder is connected to the torso, this root, because that board is still moving as one thing, right? If I just go like this, it's separate.
Yeah, and the board you also can understand is like a triangle. Triangle is right. You also can go here. This one, two, three. Then you make this board. Yeah. It is.
Okay, so I think it was triangle.
Triangle is or you imagine the play may be bigger. More bigger, you feel more light.
Triangle is a good way to think about it because it gives you a plane, because it's circular. It's sometimes hard to find how you'd want to move it. I think I don't know, where a triangle just feels like, I have points that I can
you can. And actually, you think about when I go here, you thinking the triangle is here. That means it include your body.
Yes,
then you
because
move,
this arm is connected.
Yeah, then you move. You move the whole triangle means the whole body. And the people can explain these skills use different way. So we try to explain that is a plate, 2 dimension. The cube is a 3 dimension.
And if you have my arm here and I don't have my arm here, I'm still 1, 2, 3. Right? Here's my triangle.
But your mind is not there. It doesn't work together. Yeah. For example, you have not this mind, then you move.
Yeah,
this is
that.
Only this arm.
Yes, but if I connect this triangle,
triangle. Yes. Yeah. So
your shoulders are like fixed to your torso.
Before we give some triangle, like just move as a board. Maybe let me feel. You are coming to come give me power here. Yeah. Now I don't care about here. Then I think in my board. No. I must include here.
Yeah, because I felt here.
I need to feel just 1, 2. 3, right? Then they move together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, triangles are almost a really good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Because a plane is harder to think about moving.
Close. Yeah.
A plane seems harder to think about moving. But triangle is like
Triangle is
You're
yeah.
moving like-
When you focus triangle, yes.